Hi, guys. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. I'm so excited to be diving into some more podcast episodes. It brings me so much joy, and my intention and hope is that this brings you joy as well. Really, the whole reason for me to have created this podcast, which really was just came through me and comes through me, is to bring more love into this world, to bring more joy into this world, to allow us through this incredible internet that we have access to be able to tap in to each other. And when we're feeling those frequencies of love and joy, to record, quite literally record that for posterity, for us to use as a resource maybe when we're not feeling it so much. So I can come back and watch these or listen to them. I sometimes go back and listen to my love notes, which, if you haven't joined us, please do. I send them out on Telegram every day. They're just little notes, little voice notes. And it's my way of both anchoring my own heart in the frequency that I want it to be in and that I choose and that I pivot back to, and sharing that in the world, because that's what to me feels like purpose. And that's actually what I want to talk about today and just discuss. Well, always when I come into an episode here, I anchor myself into, what does it mean to lead with love? What does this world need now? What does leadership look like in the earth, the world, the realm that we are living into, that we are consciously co-creating? And one of the things that I know for sure is that leadership is lacking love thus far, and that it is the way forward. And also that love itself is a power. It is the essence of consciousness. And this may be not something that you've thought about before, or you may not agree with me. Just hang in with me today and see what you think. Um, because I know from my own consciousness expanding and my own spiritual awakening, which often starts for many of us as a personal development journey, right? And it turns into a spiritual awakening because you start questioning, who am I? And that personal development journey goes inside and goes more and more deeply. And you start to let go of things that you are not as you heal. And then you start to recognize what you are. And more, that shows up as love. It can't help it, because love is the fabric of the universe. It is the fabric of what we are. And if you're here watching this podcast, then you have to at least have an inkling of that, or at least be curious about it. You must have felt that somewhere in your heart and your soul. We're made of love. And so leadership with love means stepping into that and being that more and more. And in a world which right now feels like there's a lot of darkness, and the light is just starting to open up, and love and light are just starting to awaken more and more in so many people, there still feels like there's a lot of darkness. And so we know that there's no such thing as darkness. Really, when you shine a light into a dark corner, you dissolve the darkness. The light is what exists. It illuminates, enlightens everything. And that's what love is. Love, light, truth, beauty, they're all the same thing, right? The truth of us is love. And so there's just a few little threads of ideas that are coming in today that all come back to the same kernel of wisdom, which is that we are energetic beings, that love is in itself, as we a glitch in the camera, as we experience and feel that more and more, it is a conscious awakening. It is a spiritual awakening. That's what love gives to us as a gift in this lifetime, if we choose it, if we go there, if we step into it and allow the essence of what love is to come in and open up our heart and quiet our mind and let us feel what is true. Let us heal all the false beliefs we've had about ourselves and what we are, and expand into what we really are. Then we become tuning forks, right? That frequency, that resonance of what we came here to remember, not learn, but remember, of what we are. We then can be tuning forks on this earth as the darkness is coming up to be purged. What feels like darkness, what feels like dense energies, what feels like heaviness, the more we can access this resonant frequency of what we really are, the more we can hold that like tuning forks. And you know what happens with a tuning fork? It holds a resonance, and anything else that comes within its sphere, if it's a powerful note that it's holding, others get tuned to that frequency. And that's what we came here to do. That's leading with love. That is leadership. It doesn't just mean having a team of people that you're, lovingly leading. It means, who are you being? What are you being with this life that you've been given? Are you spirit embodied, or is there some separation there? Because if there's separation, then you're not holding the energy of unity. And the energy of unity, of oneness, is what love is. It's unconditional. It has nothing to forgive, because forgiveness doesn't even make sense in the context of unconditional love. It just loves everything and everyone. That doesn't mean that we don't create energetic boundaries. In fact, those boundaries become more naturally set when we love ourselves and when we love each other. We just don't allow dysfunction to come in because we don't resonate with it anymore. And so we can do this on a personal level and then hold it for the collective. For me, I think the time has passed when I was processing a lot of the collective energies, and that was really heavy and really painful and quite overwhelming, and it's okay. Some of us came here to help do that, but now I surrender. I surrender to the power of love, and I let it go, and like water, to wherever it needs to go, just like this will go wherever it needs to go. This message, this essence, this love, and each individual can heal as they want to. I will hold the frequency as much as I can that will draw up the energies of others and naturally help them heal, naturally help them dissolve those lower energies, patterns, beliefs. Maybe we don't have to sit with it all so much and process it all so much. Maybe the frequency is a healing thing unto itself, and we can elevate ourselves faster and co-create what we want to see in the world faster. It does feel like that's accelerating to me. And I think I'm going to do another episode actually about not doing all that hard work. We've been taught that we need to sit with our feelings. Yep, that's an episode for sure. But now I feel we can do this with lightness. I feel we can do this with joy, with frequencies, with that tuning fork idea of holding a frequency that just naturally, literally by nature, dissolves the lower energies till they just don't exist in our world anymore. They don't exist in our realm. Yes, this is a world of duality, but it doesn't have to have so much heaviness and darkness and pain and suffering. It doesn't have to. We can learn through joy. We can create through love. Just feeling around, if that feels complete, it does. May we be spirit embodied. May we know what we really are. May we emit that energy of that knowing and that essence and hold on to it like a beacon, like a lighthouse, like an anchor. All of the analogies apply. Just hang on, whatever works for you. Hang on to that energy. And someone said the other day, like a star emits energy because it has so much light, whereas a black hole, those lower energies, they just suck in the light, right? So we're just going to be the stars, the radiance, the love, the light, and just shine it for all we're worth. That's what I'm going to do, as long as I have here in this blueprint, in this life. That's what I give you. Come join me on Telegram if you want to for love notes, because it feels good to send that out every day, and I don't do these episodes all the time. So if you come on down and join us, we are so happy to have you in our little group that is growing every day. And I'm grateful you are here. I thank you, because without you, this is nothing, right? We're in this together for real. So thank you. I love you. I'll see you next time. Wherever you are and whatever you're doing, I hope you enjoyed this episode and it helped you open your heart, feel inspired, and know that we are all connected. Please subscribe and share so this work can touch more people. This is how we co-create the world we want to live in. Thank you so much again for joining us, and talk to you next time.